Hey everybody, it's your old pal Frank here, and happy Friday. So, in my last video, I did say we were going to be doing another Funko Friday. Well, here we are. So there's a couple things I'm going to go over in this video, namely the 4 newest pops that I've added to my collection. As well, I'm going to show you 2 pops that are going to be individual prizes in my eventual upcoming 200 subscriber contest. I'm currently sitting at 195 subs, so I'm only 5 away, folks, so it's coming. And then at the end, I'm going to just basically ramble on a bit about something I was turned on to just a few days ago, actually, namely coming to collecting and whatnot. So don't worry, it's all good news. There's nothing bad here. So yeah. So without further ado, what do you say we get to checking out these 4 new pops that I got recently? So the first one we have here is one of many, and I say that because it's part of the extensive MLB mascot set. And last I checked, not counting chase variants and whatnot, I believe there's between 12 and 15 of them. I could be wrong, there could be even more. And yes, I do eventually want to get all of them. But let's just say if I manage that, I'm going to have to put up another shelf up there. And those pops up there, folks, that's not even my whole collection. Those are just like the good pops. Namely, Richard Petty, thanks Frost. My 2 Lemmys up there. Next to them, my Weird Al Yankovic. All the different variations of the Punisher. Yes, even on the end, Sharknado. Bob's Big Boy, Elvira, etc., etc. So, yeah, so those are the good ones. I have another maybe 10 or 12 up in my storage locker. So, yeah, I don't have a huge collection like some people do, but I have enough. Well, actually, no. You can never have enough. I will be getting more. But, yeah, when I was putting up that second shelf, actually, I already planned to put up a third shelf eventually, so, yeah. Anyway, so, the MLB mascot pop that I managed to find is none other than the Blue Jays mascot. Go figure, being in Canada and all. And I love how they put Blue Jays mascot on the box. I mean, come on, guys. His name's Ace. But maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it's a marketing thing, or I don't know. Anyway, so I managed to find Ace, and so far to this day, it's still the only mascot pop that I found around here. Although I was cruising Facebook Marketplace a couple nights ago, and I found a guy selling a whole bunch of pops on there. Actually, there's a lot of people selling pops on the marketplace, and he actually lives here in Montreal, and he has the Houston Astros mascot Orbit from this line, not the original Orbit that goes for like $60 or $70, and I think he wants like 10 or 15 bucks for it or something. And I'm seriously thinking about hitting him up just to slowly get the ball rolling on this set. So yeah, so that's the first one I got. Next, I got a couple comic book related pops, because even though this channel is mostly for cards and whatnot, I am still a comic book fan at heart. And there's a little company out there, some of you out there may have heard of it, called Marvel. And they are celebrating their 80th anniversary. So, of course, with any anniversary or whatnot, they're putting out a huge amount of Funko Pops to celebrate it. and a lot of them are store exclusives. Like there's, I think, 5, like what is it called, patinaed ones. So I think there's an Iron Man, a Hulk, a Wolverine. I forget the other two, and they are, like, I think Walgreens exclusives or something. So yeah, but the first I heard of the 80th anniversary pops was of the X-Men set that's coming out. They're putting out 5, and they're all done up in their original costumes from X-Men #1. And there's going to be Cyclops, Beast, Angel, Marvel Girl, and who's the 5th one? Wait, Beast, Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Angel. Oh, Iceman, Iceman. That's it. That's it. So yeah, so they're doing that, and I'm not the biggest X-Men fanatic, but my buddy Kyle, who lives in New Zealand, is an X-Men fanatic, and I know for a fact when that set comes out, he is probably going to get it. And he is not a big fan of Funko Pops, but he does have, I think, the majority of the Doctor Who ones. Because, I mean, this guy, I mean, when it comes to X-Men and Doctor Who, you just talk to Kyle. But yeah, I know for a fact he's probably going to get that 5 character set when it comes out. But the ones that caught my eye, probably I wouldn't say matter the most, but to me have the most meaning, because they're 2 characters that first appeared in, well, Marvel Comics #1. So the first one we have here is none other than Namor, the Submariner. And I love even the box art for these 80th anniversary pops, because, like, the writing is all in silver, the big 80 years. If you can make it out in the background there, well, it's because it's in a protector, so it's hard to see. But even the background border has all kinds of, like, comic book art. And you see Cap's shield there. There's Rocket Raccoon, and they just look really cool. And then even on the back is the image of, Marvel Comics #1, first appearance, blah blah blah. Very, very cool. There is, I think, a Craven one in this line. Again, the majority of them are store exclusives. I think this one, the next one I'm going to show you, and the X-Men one are ones that you could are probably the only can't talk are probably the only ones that you could buy, like, anywhere. Like, I got this one and the next one I'm going to show you at EB Games, or GameStop to those of you in the States. So yeah, so probably when the X-Men ones come out, I will probably end up getting them, because they do look pretty cool. So, and again, to go along with the whole 80-year thing. So yeah. Alright, and also Namor. You want to hear a guy talk Namor, and like put down Aquaman? Just talk to Undisputed Frost. There is no comparison between him and Aquaman in Undisputed Frost eyes. It's Namor and only Namor. Alright, so that's that. Now the other one I have is none other than the original Human Torch, who, if any of you out there are comic book savvy, would know that he wasn't even human. He was an android. So yeah, little comic knowledge for you. And again, same, there's comic book imagery in the border, the silver writing on the back. Again, first appearance, yada yada yada. Very, very cool stuff. And I noticed recently There's a few pops that have been coming out with this kind of treatment. Even the box, the feel of the box itself, has like a very like a matte finish as opposed to the usual like a glossy feel. Um, Another line of pops I've noticed doing that quite a bit lately are the numerous, and I mean numerous, Batman pops. Because, of course, Batman is also celebrating his 80th anniversary. And, I mean, they're doing a Batman pop for everything. I mean, the first one I saw was the Batman with the 1950 Batmobile, which looked really cool. Then I saw the 1980 Batman, the Michael Keaton Batman. They did a pop of that. And all the Batman pops that are coming out in that 80th anniversary line look awesome because they're in a black and gold trim box. And I'm just like, oh, a whole shelf of those would look awesome. But again, they're putting out so many of them, so it's kind of like a cash grab. Duh. But I mean, I've seen, yeah, Batman with the 1950 Batmobile. I saw the 1980 Batman. I saw there's a Batman Damned one now. And Batman Damned was a comic book that just came out not too long ago. I saw a Batman Forever one today, as well as a Batman Red Rain one. Red Rain, for those you wondering, is basically like a vampiric Batman. Um, what else? What else? I haven't seen an Adam West one yet done in the 80th anniversary line. But I mean, there's just so many, and you know they're gonna put out more. So yeah. And you know it's funny. I'm seeing all these 80th anniversary Batman pops coming out, and I'm like, it's less than a year ago. Another pretty famous superhero celebrated his 80th anniversary. A superhero by the name of, oh, I don't know, Superman. And where were the slew of Superman pops? I mean, you could have done the Fleischer cartoon Superman. You could have done the, whatchamacallit, Injustice Superman. You could have done the, um, what's the one where Superman, there's an Elseworld story, and instead of Superman landing in Kansas as a baby, he lands in Russia, in the Soviet Union, and he becomes their Superman. Oh my God, the name's not coming to me now. Oh, it's red something, but it's such a good story. Anyway, you could have done a Funko Papa. There's a couple Superman versions you could have done, but no, I didn't see one. And again, I know if Undisputed Frost is watching this right now, I could hear him all the way in Oregon saying, "Well, I could tell you why there was no Superman pops. It's because Superman's a little bitch." Sorry, Frost, for the very, very bad imitation. But let's just say I could hear you saying that compared to Batman. So, so here's the original Human Torch. So we got that. And then the fourth and final pop that I picked up is part of the Pop Rocks line. So it's a musician. He's one of my favorite musicians. He's no longer around, unfortunately. And well, I have a little video queued up here on my Xbox, so you may know who this is by hearing his voice. Let me play a little snippet. Early one morning while making the rounds, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. Well, there's enough of that. Yes, folks, it is none other than the man in black himself, Mr. Johnny Cash. Now, this is one of two Johnny Cash pops that have just come out recently. I heard about heard about them. I saw them online when was it San Diego? No, not San Diego Comic-Con. There was a show in New York recently, like a couple months ago. Um, it wasn't New York Comic Con. It wasn't San Diego Comic Con. It was I think it was a big toy convention or whatever, and they put out on their website all the pops that were coming out, and I thought I was gonna have a really tough time getting these, or this anyway, because originally this was put out on, I think, Entertainment Earth's website, and you figure with Entertainment Earth, you'd have to order it through the website, and that's it. I called my local EB Games, or GameStop for those of you in the States, asking if it'd be possible to order the Johnny Cash Pops, and they were like, no, we're not getting those. And lo and behold, I found this at my local comic book store that I usually go and visit. So he only had one of the two. This is, of course, the Man in Black one. There is also the Folsom Prison one that I will get eventually. And when I do, this will be the second two Pop Rocks set completed. The first time I ever completed a duo Pop Rock set were my, as you can see up there, I think, I might have to zoom in. See the two Lemmys up there? You got the regular one, and then you got the Hot Topic exclusive, which is all like a bronze color, because after Lemmy passed away, in LA at the Rainbow Bar and Grill, which is a spot he used to hang out at like religiously, they unveiled a statue in front of that bar, and so that Hot Topic exclusive up there is the Lemmy Kilmister statue. So yeah, very cool. Actually, that reminds me, the Weird Al pop up there. There is a second one in that set. I totally forgot about that. From his music video, Fat, where he, of course, parodies Michael Jackson's Bad. They put out a Funko Pop of that as well. I totally forgot about that. Well, it looks like I have two Pop Rock pops to find. That's a lot of saying pop and rock in the same sentence. So, yeah, Johnny Cash, everybody. All right, so those are done. We got those out of the way. Now, I wanted to talk about a couple pops that I'm going to be including in my 200 subscriber contest. So, a little while back, I believe I showed this in a video. If I didn't, well, take a look at this. I got this awesome Babe Ruth Sports Legends pop. And this is number 2. And there's obviously a number 1 that goes with it. Now, pop number 1 from the Sports Legends series is one of the prizes in my upcoming contest, and it's none other than, folks, Mr. Cassius Clay himself, Muhammad Ali. Yeah. And if they did Muhammad Ali and Babe Ruth, I'm so curious as to see, like, who else they're gonna do as a sports legend. You know? Maybe they'll do Joe Namath. Man. Hockey. Oh my god. Hockey, I mean, do a Gordie Howe. Maybe Jacques Plante. Well, I'm throwing that name out there because I live in Montreal, so, and he is one of the greatest goalies to ever play for the Habs, or just to play the game in general. Anyway, but yeah, so this, I'm sorry for all the rambling, folks. But yeah, this is one of the prizes in my upcoming contest. And then I wanted to get another sports-related Funko Pop, but I didn't want to get a hockey one. And I mean, the hockey ones are everywhere around here. I mean, numerous. Evgeny Malkin, Gretzky, uh, uh, Crosby. There's even a Connor McDavid one. I know, surprised I don't have it yet to go with my freaking up-teen graded Connor McDavid cards. Although, now mentioning this, I'm probably going to end up trying to look for one eventually. Anyway, there are so many NHL Funko Pops right now. Now, for me, that's cool, being a hockey fan and all, but I know the majority of the people who might actually enter my contest are probably not hockey fans. They're more baseball and football, or possibly even basketball. And around here, I don't see any of the MLB Funko Pops. And there's a lot of them. Some of them I'd really love to get. I mean, there's a couple Boston Red Sox ones I'd love to get, namely Mookie Betts. I'd love to get that one. But again, I don't see them around here. There's a lot of football pops too. I'd love to get the Ben Roethlisberger one. I know probably all the football fans out there right now are probably going, "Ugh, you want a Pittsburgh Steelers pop?" Or probably to those of you who are Steelers fans, you're probably going, "Yeah, Big Ben." Anyway, but again, I don't see those a lot around here. So going on just sports in general, I found another pop to add to my contest, and it's probably from one of, I think, the best sports movies. It's not probably, it is my favorite sports movie, and it's none other than the kind-hearted Mr. Rudy. That's right, folks. So, Rudy and Muhammad Ali are two of the pops included in my 200 subscriber giveaway, or the contest. So, not both as one prize. Just, that's a prize, and that's a prize. And then I haven't decided which is going to be first or second. Well, maybe because this has number one on it, maybe that'll be first prize. Maybe this will be second prize, and then I'll try and find a third sports-related Funko Pop for third prize. Or if not, maybe I'll just throw a little goodie bag together of like a bunch of random like hobby packs of cards or something. So yeah. Now all the Funko Pop talk is done. Now, I wanted to mention a little something that was brought to my attention the other day by, once again, getting a third shout out in one video, Mr. Undisputed Frost. He did a little video showing where he got a really cool fan pack from the New York Yankees. And I decided I wanted to get on this trend. So I went on the MLB website last night, and I just started emailing teams. And in the course of the night, I managed to hit up the whole AL, the whole American League. And so far, I've gotten responses back from Baltimore, Tampa Bay, who else? Toronto, and a lot of them, unfortunately, came back negative. A lot of them count Canada as international, so they do not actually ship stuff my way. Some of them do have like virtual fan packs and that, but not physical. I did get a message back from the Yankees, and they said if I wanted a fan pack, I actually had to mail them like my address and everything, due to being in Canada and all. So I will be doing that. So I do plan on getting a fan pack from the Yankees organization. As well, the Angels, they messaged me back, and the only way I was able to get a fan pack from them was if I made a $5 donation. which I did. So I'm kind of curious to see what I'm going to be getting from them. And then just recently, before recording this video, I got an email back from the Oakland Athletics. And they said that they were happy to hear that they have fans here in Canada. And yeah, they're going to be sending me a fan pack. So I'm seriously thinking of maybe doing my own little series here on my channel for whenever I get a fan pack from, say, a baseball team. I still got to hit up the whole National League. And I still have not heard back from the Boston Red Sox. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they will send me something, because I've been hearing lately fan packs from the Red Sox contain a little package of actual Fenway dirt, and I just want that to put on my display case shelf of sports stuff. So I'm really hoping I hear back from the Red Sox, and I hope it's all good news. But yeah, then I'm gonna probably eventually hit up the NHL and probably even the NFL. See if anything. I'd love to get something from the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are my favorite NFL team, even though I do not follow football religiously. They still are my favorite team. I mean, hey, you know, they are the original Super Bowl champions. Super Bowl one, man. So, anyway. Okay, this video is long enough. It's like 26 minutes. I'm sure halfway through this you guys were done of hearing me talk. But for those of you who stuck around right to the end, well, thank you very much. You guys are the real troopers. So, yeah. Anyway, folks, so that's it for now. But tune in next week, because I will be hitting up my local dollar store and picking up a few random 80 card baseball and hockey packs. So we'll be ripping those throughout the week. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any Upper Deck Series 1 or 2 stuff in the near future, or like those mystery boxes from Walmart and that, because I am trying to conserve the dollars, you know? I mean, if I go to Dollarama, that's the dollar store here in Canada, you know, I get those 80 card packs. They go for like $3 to $4 a piece. That's cool, you know? But those Upper Deck fat packs I've been getting, those things are almost like $9 a piece. And those mystery boxes I get, those are like almost $25. So, you know, I am actually saving up right now for a trip to Japan come 2021. So, yeah, you know, I gotta save that money here and there. So, probably for the next little while, it's just gonna be those 80 card mystery packs. So, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm putting sets together through those things, and from what I see in the comments, you guys don't really seem to mind me ripping those either. So, you know, we got a good thing going. Anyway, folks, this is almost half an hour. We're cutting it here. So if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep collecting what you enjoy collecting. And I just screwed up my ending. Alright, keep collecting what you enjoy collecting. I'll see you in the next one. Laters!